Hi everyone, and welcome to this unit which is on the revising workshop. Sorry for the delay. I'm here in California at a conference, presented a few papers and really enjoying myself, getting to know some of the doctoral students here and whatnot. So without further ado, some of the topics that we're going to be thinking about in consideration for revising a paper for peer review publication is that there are different types of revisions that actually you can participate in. The first is a structural revision where you really think about the organizational structure of the overall paper in terms of, do you actually need to move large portions of your paper around? Do you need to move something from the literature review back into the conclusion or forward into the introduction to set up the stage for what the reader is to expect in the rest of the paper? So sort of reorganizing, reordering, recasting the paper, if you will. So there are some structural components that are sometimes necessary to really improve the overall readability of the paper. The second is thinking about stylistic features and sort of a style revision, if you will. And there, I think we can gain lots of stylistic techniques. Number one, from the sort of E.B. White's stylistic manual that many of us have used over time. Moreover, in addition to that, sometimes we can copy and mimic some of the writing styles of some of the folks with whom we look up to, seminal authors, other folks that we've read in some of the same journals that we expect to publish in order to steal a style that has already been vetted and a style that's already welcomed in that particular publication. So that's one thing to consider. And then the last is more of a, I guess, more of an editing technique where sort of going over, making sure that the best words are put into place. You know, any kind of inconsistencies, any kind of issues around, formatting, making sure it's APA format, references, citations, spellings, grammar, etc., etc. So some of those would fall under the umbrella of accuracy revisions. Other times people call that editing, and so on and so forth. So I always try to do that last, or if I can do it real quickly, I do it then. But I try to focus on some of the larger issues from structural revisions and stylistic revisions first and foremost. So this week you're going to continue to be working on your papers, because within, I guess, a couple weeks we're going to be submitting those for publication, which is really exciting. I'm also going to have some materials for you to view, but in terms of assignments and activities and things like that, we're going to continue to focus on our papers. If you have any questions in the meantime, please reach out. Happy to help you, whether here or once I get back to New York tomorrow. So I look forward to working with you the rest of the week, and I hope you all the best in the days to come and in the weekend. Take care.